Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford, was pulling a U-turn on an electric vehicle. The reason? An elusive charging station. But when it comes to Ford's plans to scale up electric vehicle production, Farley says there is no U-turn at all. And that's why the resurrection of the famous Ford Ranchero is also on the way. Are you excited? Dive with us to know all the updates and resolutions by Ford's CEO for the foreseeable auto world. Ford's F-150 Lightning truck is getting closer to being within reach of electric pickup shoppers. The automaker announced that lower battery mineral costs and increased production means the entry-level Pro trim gets a nearly $10,000 price cut to about $50,000. The top-of-the-line Platinum trim gets a $6,000 reduction to about $92,000 after a series of increases due to production issues and battery mineral costs. Prices still have room to fall before they return to 2021's $40,000 launch price for the Pro trim. Despite setbacks, the company that revolutionized the auto industry with the Model T is determined to be a major player in the electric revolution. Ford planned to make EVs at a rate of 600,000 per year by the end of 2023, but Farley, who has led the company since 2020, recently announced that the company was moving the milestone into next year. A goal of 2 million EVs by 2026 was delayed indefinitely. Ford is losing money on each EV it sells, so the reason for the shift in plans didn't seem to be a mystery. The announcement made headlines, and despite solid overall earnings, Ford shares dropped. But in an interview with NPR, Farley denied there was any significant shift in strategy, calling the reasons for the delay almost mechanical. One of the biggest growth opportunities for us was our plant in Cologne, Germany, where we're going to launch the electric Explorer, Farley said, and we weren't happy with thermal propagation of the countermeasures around the fire with the vehicle. So we took a 6-month delay to get the engineering right. That was the principal reason. Legacy automakers have struggled to make EVs profitable. Ford lost $1 billion on its EV unit last year, trying to keep up with a Tesla-triggered price war that's pulling EV prices down. Meanwhile, Farley says the next generation of Ford EVs will be profitable. He's previously described those future vehicles as radically simplified, using different battery chemistry and more efficient manufacturing. For us to be the best-selling electric pickup truck is super important strategically, Farley said. The first people who buy our first-generation electrics are going to be the first people to buy our second-generation electrics. Ceding the electric pickup market to Rivian, Silverado, or Ram without putting up a fight would put those profitable next-generation vehicles at a disadvantage. In the long term, a lot could be on the line. The F-Series pickup is the company's cash cow. Electric vehicles are also attracting new buyers to Ford, according to Farley. 50% of Lightning customers are new to us, 60% in Mustang Mach-E, Farley said. We're getting customers we've never seen before, and that's very attractive for the company. You're either growing or shrinking. We want to be a growing company. Ford is hoping not just to get those new customers in a profitable second-generation vehicle, but also to sell them subscriptions and software upgrades for years to come. Unlike many rivals, including GM, Volvo, and Honda, Ford has never publicly committed to stopping making gas and diesel-powered vehicles altogether. In the interview, Farley made the case for embracing more efficient gas and diesel-powered vehicles as part of the fight against climate change, an argument that Toyota has also made. Most climate advocates say that the climate crisis requires zero-emission vehicles, not incremental improvements, especially since vehicles have long lifespans and could emit carbon for decades. Farley argued that for customers who drive large trucks, especially those who tow heavy loads for longer distances, a wider range of options will be necessary. Hybrids, plug-ins, whatever it's going to be, Farley said. We can't just look at it like it's internal combustion and all EV. There's all these possibilities in the middle. There is a rhetorical shift for Ford, which just last year separated its EV development for its internal combustion engines, that is, its gas and diesel-powered vehicles. Ford split its operations into two businesses: Model E, focused on electric vehicles and digital experiences, and Ford Blue, focused on making lots of money off traditional gas and diesel-powered cars. The profits from Ford Blue were meant to fund the future Model E. Hybrids were barely featured in the announcement. They were only mentioned once to clarify that they fall under the Ford Blue umbrella. But while they haven't been in the spotlight, hybrids have been selling well for Ford, both with the hybrid F-150 and the popular hybrid Maverick, a smaller and less expensive pickup. Even a short ride with Farley on his road trip spotlighted some of the practical challenges ahead as automakers prepared to get more Americans behind the wheel of an electric vehicle. At a charging stop in Las Vegas, half the chargers weren't working, and the other half were occupied. Farley's F-150 had to wait. This is, as Farley noted, pretty normal. On his 1,000-mile road trip, he encountered broken and fully occupied chargers repeatedly. A new experience for someone who was used to thinking about charging woes in the abstract. Ford recently took an unprecedented step to address those shortfalls. Earlier this summer, the company announced that it was adopting Tesla's charging technology in exchange for giving Ford drivers access to Tesla's popular, reliable supercharger network. I'm sure glad we did the Tesla charging deal, and that's all I can say, Farley grinned. That's a good move. Charging infrastructure, along with the supply of raw materials, the rapid growth of battery manufacturing, and the need for an expanded electric grid are major preoccupations for the auto world right now, as everyone tries to figure out how quickly the industry can and will go electric. Okay, we have kept the best news for the last, which the automotive world is buzzing about. Yes, the Ford Ranchero. Look at Ford CEO Jim Farley's astonishing statement on what makes the new Ranchero such a major changer. At the Detroit Auto Show, Ford CEO Jim Farley announced his intentions to revive the iconic Ranchero vehicle. This unexpected statement has sparked huge excitement among Ford devotees and vehicle lovers. Reintroducing a symbol of American innovation and adaptability, the Ranchero, famed for its distinctive blend of pickup truck usefulness and passenger car comfort, debuted in 1957 and quickly became a fixture on the automotive scene. The goal price of $10,000, however, is what makes this resurrection so extraordinary. In an era when new automobiles are frequently exorbitantly priced, Ford's commitment to affordability is a daring step. The Ranchero competes directly with other mid-size pickup trucks like the Chevrolet Colorado, Toyota Tacoma, and the Nissan Frontier, and it tries to capture a market sector that values both practicality and cost-effectiveness. And that's it. Buckle up for the upcoming new year launches. What do you think about Ford's EVs scaling up in the near future? Is the Ranchero gonna be a hit? Comment your thoughts down below, smash the like button, and hit the subscribe icon for more.